introduce our next players. We'll be introducing Coach Fisher, number 26, Collin, Brence, and number 6, Brad Titton.
Coach Fisher is a true testament of loving the game of football and really having a passion for the game. He showed us that working hard and committing everything we had to winning was how to have fun. Coach Fish knew that we had to get focused that Monday at practice and get to work. For the DBs and I, he had us working throughout the off periods, but he also gave us time to rest when we needed it. He really took care of his players and made us a unit. If any of us got hurt, he would constantly check up on us and ensure our injury was taken care of. But then again, maybe that was just me. He always had us in film and going over our coverages, really trying to get the best out of all of us. If you weren't part of the defensive backcourt, he would treat you no less. Just like any other coach in this program, he knows that here at Plano, we're a family. A family that takes care of business, but a family nonetheless. Coach Fisher has taken care of me since my sophomore year, and it's been a fun adventure. We've been through a lot of battles together, and I remember the Hebron game of last season. It was storming, the game had been delayed, but he kept us focused. The game was tied, but he kept us fighting every play until we were able to win by 1 point. Good times and bad, Coach Fish always had your back and expected you to have his. Most of us all remember his Fire the Cannon speech that helped us stand against slim odds and to take what we wanted. Not only in football, but in life as well. Coach helped to instill character in each of us. Coach not only helped me to be a Wildcat, but to be a man. Thank you, Coach Fish, and all the other coaches and other players. Love it.
Can you get Tim Troy up there? All right, Coach Fish. On my first day with playing football, I was just a small little freshman just trying to find a way onto the varsity football team. Now, if you're not playing a football player, it's kind of hard to understand. But Plano off season is about as intimidating as it gets to the freshmen. It's a whole new deal. There's bigger, faster, stronger athletes that surround you, and everything moves about 10 times faster. All right, so now here I was on my first day, wide-eyed and unsure where to go or which coach to talk to. The varsity had already started their pre-practice and was running plays. As I'm running around trying to find out where to go, Coach Fisher grabs me and throws me in the scout team against varsity as a safety. I hop in, not having the slightest idea of what I'm doing. The next thing I know, a senior by the name of Rex Burkhead is running straight at me full speed. It is to this day one of the scariest moments I've ever had in football. Thank you, Coach. But that's what makes Coach Fisher different. He believes in you. It doesn't matter what kind of size, strength, or speed you have. Coach Fish always gives you a shot. Not everyone has the same athletic ability, but if you work hard and give it your all every play, Coach Fisher will be there for you, no matter who you are. Whether we were playing our scout team or U.S. Trinity, Coach Fisher believed that we had what it took to win the game. Just understand the confidence he had in each one of us helped us elevate our game every time we stepped on the field. Now, I've always had a great relationship with Coach Fisher, and that's because he goes the extra mile to know us not only as football players, but as individuals. Coach Fisher has 2 beautiful daughters, Alyssa and Jalen, a niece, Anna, and a nephew that I love to mess with, Darian. However, what a lot of you don't know is that he has 8 other sons in the defensive backfield. Whether we were a starter or a third-string sophomore safety, Coach works to have a strong relationship with us both on and off the field. He treated us like family, and I'll never forget that. Some of our favorite moments as a defensive backfield were the ones we created in the off periods when we just talked about life outside of football and joke around with each other. We were always having fun, whether it was Kobe and Blair trying to show us plays that we were supposed to be running by drawing Madden plays up on the board. Coach Fish showing us exactly how to turn our hips in the press, or the numerous one-hand attempts we all had in the high point drills. We were truly a family. Coach Fisher loves us, he cares for us, he gets on to us when needed. He truly wants us to be successful in life. Coach Fisher hopes, above all, he can prepare us for college and ultimately our future. Coach Fisher is a great football coach, but an even better person to look up to. He's a true family man and would do anything for his beautiful wife and kids. He cares for everyone he works with and always gives you everything he's got. The passion he brings to the game is undeniable. His pregame speeches were something I look forward to on a weekly basis. He loves the game of football and loves the kids he coaches even more. For the last 3 years, I've been privileged enough to be coached and mentored by Chris Fisher. He is my role model, he is my brother, he is someone I will always trust and hold dear. He is and always will be one of my best friends. Thank you, Coach Fisher, for being the man you have been and helping sculpt all of us into the men we plan to be. Please come up here and get your award.
Good evening. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone that's been a part of Plano Senior High School football to make this evening possible. First of all, thank you to Brian and Teresa Michelson and the entire Plano Senior High School Quarterback Club. Your work and your efforts for our program makes this one of the best places in all of Texas to work. I'd also like to thank the parents of the football players that allow me to do my job every single day. Trust me, the faith that you put in me to help with your young boys does not go unnoticed. I'd also like to thank Mrs. Sarah Watkins, Mr. Glenn Davis, and all of the faculty and staff at Plano Senior High School. Thank you for your belief in us, and thank you for all of your support. I'd also like to thank Coach Jadon McCullough and all of the coaches at Plano Senior High School. Coach McCullough, thank you for allowing me to do my job every single day and having faith in me to get the job done. I also like to thank my little brother, Tanner. T-Bone, thank you for everything that you do for me on a daily basis, keeping me in check, making sure that I'm on the right path. I'd also like to say thank you to Coach Jim Daly. Coach Daly, the last 3 years have been incredible. It is an honor to call you a colleague, but it's a bigger honor to call you a friend. I'd also like to thank the seniors that I got to work with every day in the secondary. Blair Beasy, Tip Daddy, Lil Kobe, Timmy Choi, Birdie, C Breezy, A-Hall, and Fifi. I appreciate you guys and the work ethic that you brought every single day. It was fun, but we always got our work done. You've set a standard that all DBs are going to have to come up and meet for the following years. To the underclassmen, I'd like to ask you what your chapter of Plano Senior High School football is going to say. Every single day you're filling out the words to a story that will end at this time next year. So my only question to you is, what will your story read? I'd like to end this evening by saying thank you to the most special people in my life. My two daughters, Alyssa and Jalen, my nephew Darian, and my wife Jana. Alyssa and Jalen, I know Dad's not always around, but know that you are always in my heart. And win or lose, the best part of my day is seeing you at the end of the game. Darian, it's been a pleasure to watch you grow into the young man that you're becoming. Remember, work hard, set goals, and good things will come your way. And finally, to my wife, Janet, you are the reason for everything, honey. And I hope you know that everything I do is for us and for you. Thank you very much. Go Plano.